It's a common and often grim sight on our roadways out there. Animals hit and killed by vehicles. But beyond the sad image, roadkill is raising questions about safety, wildlife patterns, and public responsibility. Here's Shannon Taylor.
From rural highways to busy interstates, roadkill is more than just an eyesore. In South Carolina, it's raising new concerns from driver safety to animal conservation.
It's disgusting. It makes me almost kind of car sick. I do question who comes and gets it, who I can call to come get it, because sometimes you'll see it on your normal commutes. You'll see like the same roadkill for days.
According to Carolina wildlife experts, hundreds of animal carcasses can be found on roads across the state. South Carolina Highway Patrol Master Trooper William Bennett explains an influx of deers are more likely to get hit this time of year.
Early morning hours, later evening hours, we know that's a lot of time when deer especially can be out. But, you got to think about the rural communities. People have livestock, horses, cows, any kind of animal that, could potentially come out into the road.
Jamie Sprinkle with the Carolina Wildlife Center says that over 200 animals were brought into the center since January from being hit by cars. She believes an increase in property developments is causing a rise in a number of collisions between vehicles and wild animals.
It used to be down I-20, and there were a lot of trees. And as we know around here, all those trees are going out of those places too. And people may think those are just trees in the road, but when those trees go away, you start seeing more and more animals hit on the road because that was their environment and that was their home.
Meanwhile, some drivers tell me some of the biggest hotspots are on major highways and roads.
Coily Mill, 378, and on Highway 77. I would say my main concern, if I approach roadkill on the road, I avoid it. So if I'm in somebody else's lane avoiding roadkill, then I won't run through it. So
I've only ran over one thing. It was like a possum, and there was like no way to avoid it. It was like in the middle of the road as I was driving, and it was like if I go to the left, I'm going to hit a car. So obviously I don't want to do that. So I had to just run it over, and I was disgusted. I had to get my car washed immediately after, though.
Officials add if you do run into an animal, the best thing to do is to remain calm and try to avoid it and report it. And do not leave your vehicle to pick it up. Shannon Taylor, News 19, WLTX.